All right, we're going to focus on the axillary nerve. This is a nerve that's right on your shoulder here in this area. You see it do a lot of the shoulder actions, and sometimes I find like this helps a lot with areas that you're having pain with. Let's say if you're doing any internal, external rotations, or when you're doing some shoulder movements, it's just not feeling the best. Try playing around with moving that nerve and getting a little bit more awareness around the axillary nerve. So the way to work on this is that I'm going to teach you how to tension that area so that you can feel the stretch. And the idea is to feel a 3 out of 10 stretch in that kind of shoulder area. I imagine it kind of like a band. Imagine there's like a shoulder arm band kind of around here. And you're going to feel that stretch in that area. So there's a couple ways that we're going to get into that position. And I'm going to show you how to feel that, and you can kind of follow along. So to do this, very simple. I start with the shoulder. I want to internally rotate the shoulder first. Okay. After we do that, we're going to bend the elbow just slightly. And then I want to take my shoulder back into this position. Once I'm here, I'm going to make sure I have a nice long spine. I'm going to head tilt away. And then I want to bring the shoulder blade, so not the shoulder, but the shoulder blade down towards my hip. This should start to create a little bit of tension in that area. We're looking for a 3 out of 10, so don't go too deep if it's already really tight. And then you're going to move back up to take the tension off. So you're going to go back, down to add some tension, and then you're going to glide the shoulder up. I want to be able to do 3 to 5 reps and try to just create awareness of that area. Okay? This motion, you can drive the tension in many different ways. You can use the shoulder blade as the driver to the motion. You can bring the shoulder blade down and put the tension on and off by tilting the head side to side. You can also go into this position and externally rotate the shoulder and then internally rotate the shoulder. So there's a ton of different ways to play with this nerve. Find the one that first gives you the best awareness of the area, and then start to play with those fancier kind of ideas, maybe playing with some shoulder motions, elbow motions, head and neck motions, shoulder blade. Up to you kind of how you want to do it, but you want to get that awareness first. And then also go back and retest those motions that weren't feeling the best. Maybe it was pressing or some internal, external rotation, and see how that affects those positions for you. Do you feel stronger in that? If so, start adding this into your routine. Before you go to any upper body movement, start doing that so that you can feel better, pain-free, or less tightness in those areas. And test left to right and see if there's a difference for you, whether you do the right or the left, or if you do the opposite side. If you have pain on the left side, you do the right side, and then that gets better. Sometimes that works too. So give it a shot, see what you get, and that's how to do the axillary nerve glide.